Ayman Khan here for Seconds Out with Luke Campbell. Luke, what a moment for Chris Billam-Smith, Chamber bringing the team, yourself too. Talk to me about your emotions after seeing CBS crown new Cruiserweight World Champion.
Oh, unbelievable. I was so happy for him. And when the right person wins in life, that's what happened tonight. When I first joined Change Gym and Chris was there working away, he had literally nothing. He was, fighting on small shows, doing a few tickets, and from watching him grow from there to now is unbelievable. I'm so happy for him.
Was there any thought in your mind that when the scorecards were read with that 112-112 card that you thought, hang on, something might be happening here?
Yeah, I'm baffled how they got 112-112 through the 3 knockdowns and the 2-point deductions. I was really baffled how they could even add that score. But listen, it's the right decision was made tonight, and for me, he beat the best cruiserweight in the world tonight in Lawrence. Lawrence is the hardest challenge out of all of them, in my opinion, and Chris did it.
Talk to me about where you feel Chris had his successes to get the victory. It seemed like the short left hook was working a wonder throughout the whole fight.
Yeah, the jab, when he was getting the jab off, when he was stepping in and doubling the jab and tripling the jab, he was getting that off lovely. The backhand to the body was working, and then that lead hook. As Lawrence dips, it was just boom, catching him with that lead hook. And then obviously just trying to make him make. But Lawrence's his skill and his art is getting his work off and then smothering you. And that was so hard too. How would he work against that? So it was an incredible job by Chris, what he did tonight.
Do you feel that Lawrence should try and take the rematch, considering that you got Shane McGuigan, who knows him so well, Chris Billam-Smith, who knows him so well? Could it be any different for Lawrence if he did try and take the rematch?
Different in, I think it'd be another hard fight, but I think the same result would be there in Chris winning again. It's they know each other in and out. They sparred many rounds together, which I've witnessed, and it's Chris got it right tonight. This is boxing, and it was they turned the fight with that great right up and left hook, sorry, and it's turned the fight. Lawrence did unbelievable to get up from that shot and continue. Did unbelievable. He showed courage, and everything else to go with it. Guts, energy, fitness to recover from that shot. I thought it was done, but he came back.
Outside of taking a rematch with Lawrence Okolie, maybe Chris Billam-Smith has a keen observer ringside, that being a rematch potentially with Richard Rackport, a wrong that he'd like to right. You'd like to see Chris Billam-Smith try and right that wrong.
Listen, there's a few good fights out there for Chris now. He's a champ, let him have a rest, and then once he's had a rest, let him pick. There's plenty of them, and there's some great fights to be made.
What a moment as well. Just Bournemouth as well. Chris Billam-Smith, maybe by some wasn't fancied, but Boxer fancied him, and he's really come up in the most pressurised of moments in his career.
Yeah, he has. It's the only time I ever feel nerves now is when I watch Chris fight. I haven't felt these nerves for a while now, but Chris gives me them. But yeah, I'm just so happy for him.
Luke, nights like this, I said this to you last time round when it was in Bournemouth and Chris got the victory against Isaac Chamberlain, it was. Nights like this make you want to put the gloves back on, give you those itchy fingers?
Yeah, I mean, it's nights like this, and, I guess it's the only thing I know, boxing. So, but I always promised to myself I'd never be one of them fighters that retires and then comes back and doesn't know when enough's enough. I mean, let's be honest, the only reason I did retire is because I was sick of being on the road. I was sick of going away, missing my kids. 22 years for me on the road's a long time. And I fought the best of the best. There aren't many British fighters out there that have fought the pound for pound fighters I have. And not only been very competitive, and in Linares I thought I beat him, but listen, it wasn't meant for me, but I've got everything I ever need and want in life, and I'm happy, I'm content in everything what I did. I've got the fans' respect wherever I go. That means the world to me. And just seeing Chris win win his dream tonight and get his dream tonight come true is just, that for me is just amazing.
Legitimately lovely to hear your contentness and happiness in retirement. A final thing from myself, look.
I do miss it. I do miss
I can imagine you do, especially as well when we have likes of Jonathan Davis and Ryan Garcia, like Corns, Devin Haney versus Lomachenko recently as well too. Just your thoughts on the division right now. It seems like they're willing to fight each other at the moment.
Finally, fights have been happening, you know, and it's definitely what boxing is being needed. You know, I thought Tank and Ryan fight was great. It was massive for boxing, needed it to happen. I thought Ryan Garcia was weight drained in that fight by the looks of it, but Tank did unbelievable. Loma and Haney, another I'm talking from a fan now, another unbelievable fight that I was excited to watch and see. I thought Lomachenko won the fight, but you know it wasn't miles apart. It'd be great if they had a rematch. I'm a fan, so I'd love to watch a rematch again. So hopefully that'd happen. And yeah, I mean, but I think the best one of them all for me is Shakir.
Okay.
I think he's the best of them all. I just think he's a very, very talented guy.
We'll leave that there. Pleasure speaking to you. Congratulations on the win on behalf of Chris Billam-Smith. Thanks for speaking to SecondsOut, sir.